Last week, we pulled off the upset of the century as we temporarily halted the story of Evil Envy, punching our ticket to the finals of the Shuckle Premier League, with only one man standing in our way. Mr. Joseph Fontaine Alexander Hamilton Anthony, a rapscallion that continues to contravene. You would think that what follows from here is a witty punchline. However, that is not what we're doing today. For this is something that goes far beyond just that. When I started in 2015, all of this was a pipe dream. A kid from Bangladesh that wants to be a Pokemon YouTuber? What are the odds of that happening, let alone making something out of it? In the face of a society that pushes specific lifestyles and all these other barriers, I always had a long road ahead. Sometimes, that road would stretch longer for my own mistakes, creating a journey that was full of twists and turns. Sometimes, even making me wonder if all of this was worth it. And yet, despite it all, I still kept going. For it is through this journey that I gained perspective. And it is through this perspective that I became the very person that you see today, facing a man that I consider a brother of mine. So what exactly is it that I'm fighting for in this finals? Personal vindication? Glory? I'd be lying if I said they weren't a part of it. But more than anything else, I want to prove that it doesn't matter who you are or where you are from. If you have a dream that you're willing to fight for, that dream will fight for you. For it is through ambition, hard work, and learning from the past that one becomes a champion. So Joey, I hope you are ready. Because after this is all over, you and everybody else will know that
Uni's the boss.
Starting off, we got lead CUSTAP Berry Ursaluna with Swords Dance, Body Slam, Earthquake, and Endure. Now, this is a Pokemon with insane matchup against Joey's team. And as a lead, it's even better. With this investment, not even an expert belt boosted close combat from his Quaquaval will be able to knock this one out. In most situations, this thing immediately forces both pressure and progression against him. And while I very much brought CUSTAP last time against him, when you're in the face of a +2 Luna, no amount of knowing what item I have will save you from an eventual body bag. Next up, we got mixed defensive Citrus Berry Dragology with Toxic Spikes, Draco Meteor, Flip Turn, and Sludge Bomb. And as far as this investment goes, it's able to reliably take on his Clefable as well as even take hits from his Thunderous Therian, non-Psyshock Azelf, and with the Fizdef investment, I get 3-hit KO'd by Ice Spinner from his Quaquaval. Citrus Berry really helps in that regard as potential 2-hit KO from invested Earth Power Heatran and whatnot end up being 3-hit KOs against me, really opening up the opportunity for me to set up Toxic Spikes, which from a late game standpoint has really good potential against them. With this, I need some speedy offense, and there ain't nobody better for the job than Adamant Life Orb Weavile with Knockoff, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, and Aerial Ace. With this priority, I can greatly threaten his speedy offense like Dragapult, Thunderous Therian, Tipped Azelf, and so many more. Aerial Ace is really good because it is a 2-hit KO on his every Quaquaval variant that isn't physically defensive. Ice and Dark are super spammable in this game, and I very much see this putting in great work. Since this is finals, I have a feeling that Joey will want some Hazard Stack by his side. And because of that, we're now bringing Assault Vest Great Tusk with Earthquake, Rapid Spin, Knockoff, and Heavy Slam. This is another outstanding Pokemon, not just due to the matchup it has against him, but also due to the fact that it can take enough hits from Pokemon that would otherwise scare it out, before eventually dishing back enough damage in kind. Case in point, Clefable. 3-hit KOs me with Moonblast, but gets 2-hit KO'd by Heavy Slam. From a late game standpoint, once I get a spin-off, this thing can very much end the game on its own. Now, since I'm already bringing one CUSTAP Berry, what's exactly wrong with bringing 2 of them? For our next Pokemon is modest CUSTAP Berry Gardevoir with Moonblast, Focus Blast, Endure, and Encore. Last time I played Joey, being locked into one move was super annoying. What was even more annoying was getting swept by his Quaquaval. So this is the one Pokemon that will prevent all of it. Shell Smash Torterra, Aqua Step Quaquaval, Dual Dance Thunderous, none of them will get the sweep so as long as it continues to breathe. And that is what makes it an absolutely crucial asset against them. Focus Blast really is there to smack his Heatran, Encore is there for Clefable, Time Echo, all of that. Last but not least, we got Mirror Herb Shaman with Art Power, Dazzling Gleam, Speed Flare, and Synthesis. Once again, Torterra is a nuisance, especially if it uses Shell Smash. Well, if it tries doing that, then this will very much give him a rude awakening. From a speed tier standpoint, Shaman's matchup is insanely good against him. And with the lack of switch-ins, I see its coverage blowing a massive hole in Joey's squad. So yeah, that's the tea. If you're enjoying this video, please do like and subscribe as I'm on my way to 6,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I can only do that with all of your support. A massive shout out goes to Addison for the help in building the squad, as well as TJ, Pyman, SKC, Geronis, Frosty, Matty Brolic, and Hycrox. And of course, a thank you to Bread Pudding for the help in the thumbnail, as well as my guy Card the Buzzwole for the team. And without further ado, let us move on to the game. Okay guys, we are back right now, ready to go in our actual finals match against my good brother Joey PokeaimMD. Will we win? Will we lose? Will this story finish? I don't know. But one thing that I can give you my promise is that I will give my absolute best. So without further ado, let us see exactly how this match is going to turn out. Right, so by the looks of his team, this man did not bring any Heatran, which I think is a very good thing for me because that means that my Dragology is going to go absolutely insane against him. Like Draco Meteor is like super free right now. It's not even funny. So that is pretty sick. I think the CUSTAP berry is definitely going to come through for your boy. So let us see exactly how this match turns out. But yeah, definitely, you know, I'm as nervous as I can get. But I think if I play my cards right, this title will hopefully be ours. So yeah, with that being said, it is time for the finale. Let us see exactly how this match goes. Because right now, yeah, I'm a bit nervous. But we're still gonna try, guys. Alright? Right. So he's gonna lead off with his Aferos the Azov. And I think that's pretty fine, I think. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good situation for me, turn 1, because while this bear is unfortunately not shiny, I think my play here is to just straight up raw body slam right now. I live almost any single Azov hit, unless of course you wanna be Life Orb, Grass Knot, or whatever. In which case, please don't, guy. My guy. Don't be that guy. I'm assuming you want to be dual screens. I think that would probably make the most sense. No, he's gonna U-turn. Fair play. He is going to U-turn out, but who is he gonna go out into is my main question. That is the source of my confusion, yes. I'm scared. He's gonna bring out his Torterra. That is pretty interesting. If I can get a turn 1 pad, that'd be sick. But no, that's not gonna happen. He does reveal to be Leftovers though, which I think is pretty fine. Yeah, I think Leftovers, Torterra doesn't really matter much to me in the grand scheme of things. Obviously, that does mean that I will not be able to, you know, see exactly... Like, this thing looks physically defensive, actually. I mean, in either case, I think my play is to go out into my John Cena. I think, like, the damage that I was able to get on this Torterra is still pretty sick. Because if I can just, you know, help put this thing in range, like, potentially put this thing in range, that'd be pretty solid, as he's going to be Terra Fairy, I assume. Terra Fairy makes the most sense, and I'm kind of glad that I brought Synthesis here over Grass Knot or whatever. But yeah, he is going to Terrasilize into a Fairy type, makes all the sense in this world, as he is going to click Earthquake. Okay, I think that's fine. So 281. For it to do that much means that you likely don't have much HP investment. I mean, attack investment. So that did roughly, okay, so that doesn't look to me, that doesn't look like it's attack investment invested to me at all. So yeah, with that in mind, I think I'm fine with just clicking Seed Flare right now, personally. Alternatively, I could double out. I think for now, just clicking Seed Flare is fine. Because the fact of the matter is that this is still a very offensive Shaman, and he doesn't exactly have the best switch-ins to this thing, I think. Yeah, he's gotta go out and use Joverquill. Makes sense, he's gonna get the Intimidati off of me. Seed Flare is going to come off, and it is going to do a pretty respectable damage, I think. So this thing is, like, unfortunately not in range of an Earth Power, which I'm not too big on. So for now, I'm gonna go out into my bear, see exactly what he wants to do. And right now, the way this game is going, guys, I just have to keep attacking him right here and now. If I can keep attacking him, that would be pretty good for me, I think, as he's gonna set up a spike. Makes sense. That does make sense, and while it is unfortunate, the other good thing here is that I can actually, like, do a lot of damage back to him in return. So with that in mind, actually, yeah, maybe I should have just clicked Dark Power there, been more aggressive. But really, like, if I keep, you know, hyper fixating on all these plays that I commit to, then it's not gonna like do me any favors personally. So with that in mind, I think I can just go for a body slam. I could also go for a swords dance, to be honest, because this Sakura sword is very defensive. You know what? I'm gonna swords dance actually. See how he wants to react to this. Yep, out comes the Sakura. Yeah, maybe I should just body slam there, because I feel like this may be way too soon to commit to aggressive plays. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I mean, +2 body slam is still going to do a considerable chunk of damage to him. And I don't think that Grass Knot picks me off from here. So, yeah, I'm gonna just attack him. Maybe that was not the play. And personally, I guess going out in my Tusk probably would have been the better play, because then I could have gotten better progression of courtesy of a knockoff or whatever. But he is gonna swap out. But who's he gonna go out into is the question. Pantera the Dragapult. Okay. This man is making aggressive plays. Yeah, maybe I should have just... Actually, yeah, why didn't I EQ? What the fuck? He was a fairy type. I should have just EQ'd. Oh, man, that was a throw. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just throwing right now. Alright, let's see what happens. He's gonna click Dragon Darts. Okay. No, that's fine. That's definitely fine with me, because this does put me out of CUSTAP range. But, like, I think picking this thing off would be so big. Okay, cool. Down goes the Dragapult. Down goes the Dragapult right now, and I think this is a very fine situation we happen to be finding ourselves in here now. Rhinoceros, who the heck is you? Oh, out comes the Thundi. I mean, in this situation, he kinda has no choice but to go for a Grass Knot. Here's the thing, right, guys? Like, I don't think there is much merit in me giving up my, like, Ursaluna just yet. Actually, I could just go for an Endure. Yeah, I could go for an Endure and then just follow up with a Body Slam. Because realistically, nothing wants to come in on this thing. I'm gonna click Endure, and then I'm gonna just pop this thing with a Body Slam. So let's see what happens. Alright, cool. He's gonna go for Grass Knot. That does definitely mean that I am going to be in CUSTAP range here. And right now, there is hardly much he can do about it. If he wants to go out into his Joverquill or whatever, that's fine with me. Yeah, now that I think about it, maybe that was not the play, because like Azelf is definitely looking very threatening to me. But I think so as long as I keep my Great Tusk healthy, I should hypothetically be fine. But it still doesn't ultimately change the fact that I could have just Earthquake there. But he's gonna stay in. Hey, no, don't have priority, bruv. Huh? Okay, cool. No, never mind. He's gonna swap out. So that's how the CUSTAP berry works. Fair enough. Can I get a paralysis off on him, though, is the question. I think that would be nice. Maybe. Please. There we go. I'm gonna be able to snag a paralysis off on him, which is pretty nice. But here's the thing, right, guys? I do not want to bring in, like, have his Quavo come in and just do whatever it wants to me. And I also am grossly aware of the fact that this thing can just blow up on my face if it wants to. I mean, ultimately, I don't think it's gonna matter too much, because I still do have the CUSTAP berry on my Melia. But I don't think I'm a huge fan of the idea of letting him just, you know, doing whatever he wants to me. So with that in mind, I'm actually just going to SD up again, and I'm gonna have him pick me off. Yep, I had a feeling. Not today. You're gonna pick me off with a crunch, and that's fine with me, bruv. Because, like, right now, as far as I'm concerned, there is absolutely nothing stopping me from just going out in my Great Tusk there. But yeah, other than me just unnecessarily body slamming with my unnecessarily body slamming there with my Luna on the Dragapult switch, and I definitely think I should have just Earthquake there. This is a pretty fine situation, I would imagine. So yeah, his CUSTAP is gone. I'm gonna be able to get the spin off, and right now I think we're in a good position. But obviously, you know, it ain't over till it's over. So I am not going to start celebrating way too sooner than I should. But yeah, getting rid of the spikes is good, I'd imagine. I do think that ultimately my end game with Weavile looks straight up insane against them, especially since I happen to possess the Aerial Ace. So yeah, like, with that in mind, I think I'm just gonna go out into my Shaman again. Yeah, I think Shaman is a pretty fine play here. If he wants to double out, that I think, I mean, while it would suck, obviously, I think that's still fine because Cena has insanely good matchup here. Yeah, he's gonna double. Who's he gonna go out into though is the question. A Pharos, the Azov. Ooh. I know that this thing could either be Flamethrower or Fire Blast. So I don't wanna, you know, jump the gun there. Like if he's Expert Belt, I think there is a very good chance of him potentially being able to knock me out. Yeah, that's a guaranteed Oko if he's Fire Blast. Okay, what do I do is the question. I don't think I should stay in. I definitely do not think that's the play. But obviously with him being physically defensive Torterra, that does make things less inconvenient for me. Oh no, time's running out. Okay. What is he gonna click for? Okay, he's gonna click U-turn. Okay, that's fair. Obviously, that's unfortunately going to do a considerable chunk of damage to me, but it's not the end of the world for me. And I say that because I still can do a hefty, like I can still like get a lot of health back on that Torterra of it. So yeah, Sea Flare is gonna come off. We're gonna be able to hit that. This thing is Assault Vest. I had a feeling that it was gonna be Assault Vest. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, I mean that makes sense ultimately. Yeah, I definitely need to recover on that Torterra of his. And maybe, yeah, maybe I should have just been very aggressive there. Yeah, now that I think about it, like Joey was behind here, right? So if I just stayed in and, you know, like caught him on that double by clicking like knockoff or whatever, whew, that would have been fire. But, you know, that's not how this game is going right now. So like there's no point in me being self-destructive about it. Ooh, Psychic is gonna come off. Very good play on his behalf. 137. Right. So he's definitely, like, Joey's definitely making great plays. Like, he's able to identify the weaknesses in my squad and he's able to capitalize on it. I think if I set up T-Spikes, that would be pretty sick because it punishes the Sakura Sword. It punishes a lot of things. So I think I'm going to click Toxic Spikes here, I think. I don't know if that's the play, but that is what I'm going to engage in right now. Okay, cool. He's gonna go into his Javelantis, which would have to be his Joverquill. Makes sense. But, like, unfortunately for him, not only am I going to be able to set up Toxic Spikes, I am now going to be able to get a very free Sludge Bomb off on this thing. And I know, and I'm not gonna even count. No, count this was hard. Yeah, Sludge Bomb kills this thing. Sludge Bomb kills this thing, no questions asked. Flip Turn, unfortunately, obviously does not kill this thing, so bearing that in mind, I'm just gonna click Sludge Bomb and I'm gonna pick this thing off. So yeah, T-Spikes being up, I think, is very huge. Because while it is unfortunately going to give him the switch into, like, the free swap to go out into Zephyros, against his Torterra as well as my other pieces, it's not a good time for him, I'd imagine. But yeah, here, I'm thinking of making a very aggressive play. I mean, to be fair, like, Gardevoir switching is so obvious, right? I do think that ultimately letting my my Dragology go down is not good news for me. But, like, Moonblast is so ridiculously spammable against them. So is that really a bad thing? Okay, I'm gonna get Draco. Oh, he's gonna click Psychic. Whoops. Unfort. Oh my god, that is so amazing. I didn't know that he would take that. Let's freaking go, guys. Alright, so now that means that this thing is an Ice Shard range. Alright, I forgot how fat Dragology can be, guys. That is amazing. That is so amazing, it's not even funny. Because, like, with this damage that I've been able to acquire, I do think that, like, the end game with my Weavile and so on is definitely coming. Your Scarf. I'm calling your ass out. You are Scarf. I refuse to believe that you are any set other than being Scarf. So come on.
Nope.
Fuck, he clicks knockoff. Okay. No. I have to click knockoff here. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the play to make, I assume. I don't know. My mind is like racing at 1,000 miles per hour. But he is gonna go out into Sakura Sword, which makes sense. And I think that's fine. Because first of all, not only am I going to be able to take the like recovery away from you, I think now is the time I definitely run a calc though. Yeah, I guess I should have just flip turned there. I don't know, man. In this, like, in a game like this, there's so many possibilities. I don't think you kill me. Nah, I don't think you kill me, dog. I'm gonna go out into you. I don't know if this is gonna work out or if this is not, but let's see what happens. Okay, he's gonna click Earthquake. Makes sense, makes sense. That's not gonna come anywhere close towards knocking me out, and I think that's fucking amazing. That is genuinely amazing for me, guys, because now I'm going to be able to click Synthesis, and I'm gonna be able to get an insane amount of my health back. All right. No, like generally, wait. I think I can take time to see who like gave me that recommendation. High Cross, I think. Yeah, High Crocs. Shoutouts to High Crocs for this idea. High Crocs definitely came through for me with this recommendation. And I know for a fact that you, my friend, are Assault Vest as they get. So, with that in mind, I think right now my play is to sack on my Dragology. Alternatively, I guess it's fine. No, it's fine. Because really what's happening right now, guys, is that while oh no, he's just gonna go for Sludge Bomb. Makes sense, makes sense. And while that is going to be able to like get a decent chunk of damage off on me, it still does not change the fact that I have more tools at my disposal than he does. Especially if I keep my CUSTAP around, it doesn't matter what his like fucking what's that Pokemon called? That stupid duck is gonna be able to do to me. So I'm just gonna flip turn here. Alright, he's gonna pick me off with a Sludge Bomb, makes sense. As right now, my play here is to definitely go out into my Weavile, and I'm just gonna click Ice Skull Crash. You don't outspeed me. There's no chance in hell. I refuse. Righty-ho. Okay, so right now, I think I am just going to click Crash, first of all. Yeah, I'm gonna click Crash. If you want to sack off another piece, be my guest. He's gonna sack off his Aferos. And see, this is where I partially wish that I was able to get the, get the attack off on this. Because right now, things are obviously looking a bit scary. But if you want to go out into Squavel, I'm gonna copy your stat boost, bruv. I am not letting you, I'm not letting you do whatever you want to me. And I'm gonna be able to get a poison off on this thing, which is genuinely amazing. Because that means that your longevity is very much in question. Right, so his last pieces are his Thundurus, his Sakurasaur, and so on. I am definitely gonna go out into my Sina here. But first, let us see. It still doesn't one-shot me, so... Alright, Sina, your time is now. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. Oh gosh, what am I doing with my life? I'm having fun, that's what I'm doing. Alright? He's gonna click Close Combat. Oh my god. Super Sina, let's fucking go. Okay, cool. And he's gonna be able to get hit with a poison, so that's pretty sick. And right now, I think, I just click Synthesis, I think. Here's the thing, right? If he outspeeds me, that means you're Scarfed. This is gonna be a very aggressive play. But is there any necessity towards doing that? I think so. I'm gonna do it. Oh no. Yeah, I should have. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared out of my mind right now. Yeah, I think that I just threw. He's not going down that fuck! Oh shit. What did I do? What did I do? No! Why did I just do that? Fuck! I just threw! I should have just... No. I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? No. I just threw. I should have just... Why did I do that? Oh, whatever. I'm gonna pick Moonblast. Switch out. Okay, cool. He's gonna swap out. I don't know why I just did that, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright. I'm gonna be able to knock out his Sakurasaur, which is sick. But this does definitely complicate things for me, I'd imagine. This definitely does complicate things for me. But I'll still try. Yeah, maybe I should have... here's the thing, right? So he's likely Choice Scarf. But it still doesn't change the fact that... if I let my Shaman go down, my Weavile would have still been around. And that is where the ultimate paradox lies in itself. Man, why did I do that? Whatever. I'm gonna click Moonblast. I outspeed it though. Okay. Come on. Get a special attack drop or something. I don't know. Are you serious?
Bruh.
No! No. Come on. That crit was so stupid. You've got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me right now, man. Come on. I would have survived that. First of all, I would have survived that. And with me being able to survive that, that would then mean that I was in prime position to fucking win this game. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bruv. You gotta be kidding me. I'm sorry. I'm a bit emotional right now, guys. But it's genuinely insane to me that a game that I was very likely in a prime position to win is likely going to be thrown away because of that critical hit. I mean, ultimately, the fault still lies in my own, because having my Weavile around would have definitely, I think, made this game over. But if that's, you know, how the game is going to be for all my efforts, then there is nothing for me to personally do, regrettably. So yeah, I'm gonna click Earthquake. It doesn't even kill him. It doesn't even kill him. Dog. Even if I got the crit there, that would have been my victory. But unfortunately, guys, no, I mean, it still doesn't change the fact that this fault is specifically in my own. Because this situation in itself would not have resulted if I just fucking moonblasted there. I mean, if I just, you know, let my John Cena go down there. Because if I'd gone out, if I let my Cena go down, it would still mean that my, you know, I would have been able to go out in my Gardevoir. I would have been able to keep my Weavile healthy. I would have been able to, you know, click knockoff. I would have been able to do all these things. But that crit literally just fucking ruined this. And I'm so sad about that. This guaranteed victory that I had, it's gone now. It's gone now because of this. Whatever, man. I mean, I'm sorry for the evident salt in my words, guys. I'm like, it's very frustrating to see, you know, like how this match ended up going out. But hey, congratulations to my brother Joey for being able to get this match, like for being able to get 2 titles in a row. I'm genuinely happy for him, man, and I'm very proud of him. And with this, the journey has come to an end, with an outcome that nobody wanted. You would think that with this, everything that I did was for nothing. But it is only now that I realize that this is not what the story is about. Throughout this season, I had a dream to not just make it until the very end, but to simply become undeniable. For the first time ever, this felt like something far more than just winning games and trying to become a champion. So many different stories played out throughout its course. From a buzz that went from missing air slashes to becoming one of the top kill leaders, a dragon that refused to die and became the Endless Now, to even a mythical that embodies the mantra of never giving up. Every single one of these Pokemon played a part in creating so many precious memories for me to fondly look back at. But these memories, they would not have been possible without you. Without your kind words and encouragement, none of these stories would exist. And it is through each and every single one of you that I finally know who I am now. My name is the Uzi Gunner. I am a storyteller. And as far as this season goes, this was the story of a man that rose from the ashes. A man that dreamt big as he took on the pillars of Pokemon Draft League. And while he never became the champion, he became their equals. For this is the story of my arrival. When will you see me again? It'll be a while, but I want you to know that this is not goodbye. This is until next time. So what's my next story, you may ask? Well, that's for me to write.